Is there an expectation that if you guys go to college, you're going to have a good career?
Yeah.
Okay, but again, half the people in this audience, if you get a job, it will not require a college degree.
But that's on them.
No, it's not. No, it's not. A lot of people think it's necessary to be here. How many of you guys have been told it's necessary to go to college? Raise your hand. They've all been lied to.
Everybody's been told. And I'm saying this, I'm a grad student. I'm getting a master's degree, so I'm not just talking out my neck.
I'm not going to convince you guys. This idea that you go to get like internships, you guys want an internship, drop out of college and ask for it. Like literally, this idea that you need to go to college to meet people, it's insane. I employ 1,500 people.
I agree
And
with
if I
that.
find out you go to college, I'm super skeptical of you. Seriously.
Super skeptical of people who goes to college. That is a very interesting point. So apparently Charlie Kirk is debating a college kid. I don't know what the debate's about yet, but the video immediately started with going to college and dropping out for an internship. If you guys don't know me, I am a grad student getting a master's degree, so I already have an undergrad degree in optoelectronics engineering. I have a bachelor's in optical engineering. I'm getting a master's in electronics engineering. I am an engineer. And I got a full ride based off of a merit-based scholarship. So this should be interesting. His disdain for college. Let's go.
I'm like, what deprogramming do I have to do here?
That's fine.
And I'm just saying,
or if you're getting a job, that this is not even going to help you get a better job.
So we agree. So that means that like 80% of this college shouldn't exist. Here.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Yeah, that's a scam then. All right.
Okay, real quick.
All right, that was something.
How about the Pirates, though? ECU? We putting on for it. Yeah!
Good stuff.
Okay, so I'm here to debate college is a scam.
I've done this a couple times. Pick another topic.
I don't have one to debate with you. But,
all right, okay. Is anyone else?
Real quick.
I'm going to be here tonight, but yeah, go ahead.
Can I just get you to define a scam first? Because I think that's the biggest...
A scam is when a majority of people aren't getting the money that they're paying for.
Okay, but is that true, though?
Yes.
Like, because...
Were you here earlier when I did this or no?
Yes. If they come, though, for a purpose to get a certain job, they're not everybody's looking for the amount of money that they're making. In my opinion, the definition of a scam is a dishonest scheme.
It is dishonest.
Yes. So, but I'm here for finance, so this doesn't apply to me. But if you come here as a teacher, or you want to be a teacher in the future, you come here, they're not going to tell you you're going to make $300,000. That's not what they're telling you. True or false?
Again, is there an expectation that if you guys go to college, you're going to have a good career?
Yeah.
Okay, but again, half the people in this audience, if you get a job, it will not require a college degree.
But that's on them.
No, it's not. No, it's not. A lot of people think it's necessary to be here. How many of you guys have been told it's necessary to go to college? Raise your hand. They've all been lied to.
Everybody's been told. And I'm saying this, I'm a grad student. I'm getting a master's degree, so I'm not just talking out my neck. I've been through undergrad. I'm getting a master's degree in electronics engineering. Right now, I graduate in 2 months. I'll be done by the age of 23 years old. College is a scam for most people. It is. College costs on average, $25,000, $30,000 per year. So by the time you graduate, you'll be in over $100,000 worth of debt. Let's cut that in half. Let's say you're $50,000 in debt with a 10% interest rate. If your career doesn't even make $60,000 a year, it's going to take you years to pay back that debt. You're going to be under, and a lot of people are under. Majority of people don't even work in their specific fields relevant to their degree. And also, I'll take it a step even further. When you're 18, 17, 18, the majority of people don't even pick colleges based on their degree. The majority of people pick colleges based on where their friends are going, the party life at that school, the vibe at that school. They like the dorms at that school. It's not even about their future. They pick it because college is, how do I say this? College is, what's the perfect word for this? It's like a stepping stone. It's like a virtue signal. It's a signal to society that you made it. That's why they go to college. But the majority of people honestly shouldn't even go from a career perspective. But I understand why people do go, because what are the alternatives? Some jobs just demand degrees just because. But I think the majority of people are getting a little bit of scam. It's a little bit of scam there. Anyways, let's continue.
Scammed. And the university reinforces it. Got to stay here. Got to stay here. No, you don't actually. You can get a better job by not going here. And your professors won't tell you that. You could be richer and happier without any college degree. In fact, the college degree makes you poorer.
That's ignorance, though. Like,
no, it's not.
I'll go ahead and say, if you're here and you think college is a scam and you're going to college, you're just ignorant. Because
Yeah, but again, they say they're being forced into this because all these people require college degrees.
yes, but if they require a college degree, then it can't be a scam.
But
because
again, the
you're
higher
going-
paying ones do, but they end up getting jobs that don't require college degrees. Hence, they shouldn't have come here in the first place.
Yeah, so it's a scam for that person. That's on them. But if I get a job that requires a college degree, college did not scam me. They prepared me for the workforce.
You know what's like saying?
and
It's
put me
like
in the
saying
job.
I had a great experience on Spirit Airlines once. Yes, some scams can end up working.
No, but
you're right.
But what?
Or I'm sure some ED drug worked for
I
somebody.
haven't
at some
done
point.
enough studying of this, but
It's fine.
what percent of college students get jobs that don't require a college degree?
52%.
52%.
Half.
And of that 52%, how much more make more than the median
It's the
salary?
It's the same. I mean, they make actually less because they have student loan debt and they're 4 years behind.
That's the opportunity cost. I'd agree with that.
And so, but again, if you guys want to be a millionaire, go become a carpenter. I mean, that's where the money is right now because we send all of our kids to get laptop class and not the muscular class. Again, if you want to be here, go ahead. It's just
Okay,
I think you guys don't realize.
question.
Once you're outside of college, you'll be like, oh my goodness, that was a waste of 4 years.
Okay, but question.
I'm telling you guys.
They go for the lifestyle. They go for the lifestyle. That's it. That's why they go. If you guys don't know, an engineering degree is an extremely aggressive degree. It's an extremely aggressive degree. And I finished it in 4 years, meaning that majority of semesters I was taking 17, 18 credits, meaning that the average student, by the way, takes 4 credits. So I was taking 2 classes more per semester than the average student, not even including studying, not even including extra projects I'm doing, extra clubs I'm in. So the majority of the time in my undergrad just felt like work, if I'm being honest. It didn't really feel like I was a college student because I was working a lot. But the majority of college students, they do work hard. I'm not trying to negate them. But they're there for a lifestyle rather than specifically their degree. And then eventually, like halfway through their college career, they may focus on their degree, and a lot of them are better off for it. However, I just don't believe that the majority of people after they graduate are going to use their degree to the point that they thought they were going to use it to. And I think colleges know that, and they take advantage of students' ignorance. So based off of that, I don't think they should go. I'm not saying college is useless. I'm just saying that for a lot of people, it's not worth $30,000 per year. But let's continue.
If everybody here went into carpentry,
Yes, which won't happen.
it won't. But that's what you're advising us to do. If we all went into
You
carpentry,
know why it won't happen? Because your parents won't treat you as well.
I come from a trade family, so
Right?
like
No, but I'm
they
saying right
will
now, how many of
advise
you
me.
guys, if you told your parents to become a plumber, they'd say, go back to college, you lost your mind? Yeah, everyone. The point being is that like your parents think that success is getting some stupid piece of paper when there's millions of dollars waiting for you to be made. Millions.
But is that college being dishonest? Is that
Yes, of course. First of all, it's scamming you on the price. You guys are paying way too much money to be here. You're here for too long. You guys could get what you need in literally a year and a half, not 4 years.
I agree with that.
That's a scam then. Your classes are being forced on you.
That I disagree with. Maybe some students, but if you are my major, it's not possible to get what you need in a year and a half. Unless you're just working 16 hours a day, it's not possible. College is extremely useful for specialized majors. It's extremely useful for specialized majors such as pre-med, pre-law, engineering, finance. I don't know a lot about finance and stuff like that. Accounting, stuff like that. It's extremely useful to go to college rather than cramming it in a year and a half. But maybe he's referencing other majors. I don't think Charlie Kirk went to college. He doesn't have a college degree. And I'm not trying to shame him at all, but I'm saying that if you are one of those majors, I would say 4 or 5 years, depending. But let's continue.
That are unnecessary.
So you think private school is a scam too for like high school?
No, not necessarily.
You pay more money to go to school to get the same degree I got at public
Well, I
education.
mean, some of those are, if it's a classical school or a Christian school, it's a higher quality education.
Well, it's almost like that's what East Carolina is.
Is this
East Carolina is a higher education than a community college degree. Yes, it is.
I would be fine.
You're lying to yourself if you don't think to.
It's fine.
We
Again,
get
you can make your own agency and
better
your own decisions there.
internships, better connections. It's all
It's so
about
funny.
building stuff.
You know
while
what's so
you're here.
funny? I just have to say this in closing. I'm not going to convince you guys. This idea that you go to get like internships, you guys want an internship, drop out of college and ask for it. Like literally, this idea that you need to go to college to meet people, it's insane. I employ 1,500 people.
I agree
And
with
if I
that.
find out you go to college, I'm super skeptical of you. Seriously. I'm like, what deprogramming do I have to do here?
That's fine.
And
but
I'm just saying, I'm not going to convince you guys. You guys think it's this great thing. It's fine. In 5 years, it'll be like, oh my gosh. And do you have any student loan debt or no? Are you in state or?
I am in state. I do have a little debt, but I'm also here on a scholarship.
Good, that's great. But I mean, I meet these kids sometimes, and they have $200,000 in student loan debt, and they'll have nothing to show for it.
And yeah, I agree with that. You should not come here if you're going to get a job that you could get without coming here. Or if you're getting a job that this is not even going to help you get a better job.
So we agree. So that means that like 80% of this college shouldn't exist. Here.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Yeah, that's a scam then.
Yeah. No, because I don't think because college is not convincing them that they should be here to get a better job. It's convincing them that it can go to certain jobs. It's telling them what they can do with this degree.
Maybe this college is different, but most colleges I visit to, they are constantly being like, necessary for you to graduate. This place is great. You're going to earn more money.
But they're going to tell you the jobs that you can go into.
Let me ask you a question. Did you guys know that half of you will never use your college degree? Did you guys know that?
I will use my college degree. I know the professions I'm going to go into.
Maybe. I mean, like it's a little overrated, but yeah.
Yeah, but are you going to be a financial advisor without a college degree?
No, but it's like honestly, you need it for certification, not for education. It's a different issue.
Yeah, but that's
and
not
you'd be amazed.
a college
honestly,
issue.
Honestly, a lot of guys in finance don't go to college now. They just go straight out of high school and they make millions of dollars.
Yeah, I agree with that, but not everybody can do that.
Okay.
It's not
fair enough. You guys make your own decisions. It's my prerogative to tell you guys are being scammed. Thank you. Everybody,
Yeah, the majority of students, I'm not gonna lie, the majority of students should not step foot in a college. Well, I don't say that. College right now is systemic, meaning that in a lot of systems you need to go to college to get a certain job. I know in Charlie Kirk's instance, the reason he's more skeptical of college is because maybe he didn't go, or maybe it's a more conservative talking point where he hires people specifically who didn't go. But Charlie, that's not nationwide. A lot of jobs will not hire you if you do not have a degree. I'm not saying it's right, because I don't think it's right, because a lot of it is just for show. It's just to prove that, I guess, I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to prove, if I'm being honest. But nationwide, it's not going to work out if you just drop out and you're trying to get into certain fields. For example, my field, engineering, you really do need a degree, and sometimes you need an advanced degree such as a doctorate or which is a PhD or a master's. But on his stance, I really agree with him. I don't think college is helping a lot of people make a lot more money for the most part. I think they know that they're scamming students. I think they take out super large interest rates to scam students, and I think they know the majority of students will be owing them more and it will hurt their lives. But anyways, I think it's just too expensive. Let me know what you all think in the comments below. My name is LFR JoJo, and I'll see you in the next one.